Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Right, it's Friday's the day where I hand over the reins to the BonBon buddies over on Patreon and say, vote me in a map. And they've gone with this one. Now, it's a creator request map asked for via the means of Twitter. It's at Edge of the Sofa, in case you're wondering. Now, it's a creator we have done once in the past. I'm not going to tell you how well they did last time, but I will say that today's map's going to score exactly the same as last time. So no improvements and no droppings away. So, stay in the steady course, which you could probably do on a lake, because it's steady, of course. Like button time. That's right, steering steady across a lake really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Lazy Lake by hallegbg. Now, it's all in the name, it's a lake, and it's kind of lazy. There's your start square. Start square looks perfectly excellent to me. Definitely no issues with that, as long as the water is moving, which we will check later. Look at the erosion lines around those hills, that's really dramatic. But wait till we get down at ground level. There's your resources. Resources very usable as well, so all good for gameplay there as well. And then off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, the answer is Mass Transit DLC. You will need Mass Transit for this one. We've got a few trees to subscribe to. The 81 tile mod is recommended because obviously a big chunk of the middle of the map is used up as a lake. And then it's the 4K Double Moon Bay theme and the Double Moon Bay LUT. But I will talk more about the theme and LUT in a few minutes' time. Let's go down to ground level and have a little look. And we've got an interesting issue with the first intersection. I say issue. Everything is moving. Everything is definitely flowing. But you can see it's going to struggle once the traffic actually starts moving, starts coming into the city. Let me just show you these ramps down here. These are footpaths, so I don't mind them being steep. You can imagine that being a staircase rather than a ramp. So I don't have an issue with that at all. And then on in towards the map. We'll go this way. It's a long way. The traffic won't go the long way, but we will. So anyways, yes, so I've had 3 or 4 restarts on this map for reasons like me forgetting to set loading screen mod correctly and therefore not having the asset to review for the intermission. So at the end of the day, I had multiple restarts. This map has a few problems and they have all occurred every single restart. Coming down to an intersection down here, let me show you. The roads are going to part up here so we can have the plopped intersection. I always suggest, why not just move the roads on the intersection slightly closer together. And a slightly phallic looking roundabout, which is quite fun, quite like that. And then we'll move on towards the, now this intersection is another one of these intersections which is elevated, roundabout, could have some traffic flow issues once everything gets rolling. That shortcuts down towards the start square. We're going to go the long way towards the start square. Now, we'll talk about that in a minute, but first of all, here's another one of the issues with the map, and that is with the pillars. See, the first 2 pillars are fine, and then they disappear. And I reckon there's a setting in maybe the No Pillars mod that's been flicked while drawing out the line there, because you'll see that this is not the end of it. It's only on this side, and it's only going in this direction. So anyway, yes, saying about multiple restarts, so we've got missing pillars in all of those multiple restarts, so it's not a one-off glitch. Also, in terms of LUT, we're supposed to be using the Double Moon Bay LUT. And having definitely subscribed to the Double Moon Bay LUT, it's not there. I've searched several times, I've gone through them all item by item by item, and another one there missing the pillar on this side. I'm thinking maybe it's under a different name because obviously it is a Chinese, Chinese or Japanese. It's a Far Eastern LUT. I can't read the characters, but it might be under a different name. Anyway, I've gone through all of them. It's just not there. Definitely not there. Checked in Ultimate Eye Candy, and this bridge is just a little bit too low. So yes, checked in Ultimate Eye Candy and checked via the options menu just in case. and it's in neither. So I don't know. We're gone with the realistic 1.2 line instead. That bridge was slightly in the cutting as well. I would probably have gone elevated road rather than actual suspension bridge there as well. It's a personal thing. Right, herring down to another bridge. Guess what's up with this bridge? Yes, this side we are still missing the pillars. That is peculiar. I don't know how they've managed to do this. I really don't. It's very rare. Occasionally we'll see one that's missing, but not every single one. Probably just drawn out in a hurry. And of course, that's the thing. Take your time. If you're going to spend a lot of time making a beautiful map, take your time and check it. Go back. Do a little BonBonB fly through just to see if you can spot stuff that sort of things that I'm spotting anyway. Start square intersection, very phallic looking as well, and more phallic than the last one actually. And the traffic is going the wrong way around the roundabout. Yep, indeed, you can see it too. Which means we're going to turn our back on it and have a look at the asset of the day. This is beautiful. The Ponte, Suebia, oh come on, Ponte Suebia Road Bridge Network Pack by Revo, and that's definitely wrong. Definitely wrong. This is amazing, by the way. Absolutely amazing. It's exactly what we need. Great work, Rev. Great work. Factoids because factoids. The Victorian poet Elizabeth come on, get your teeth in. The Victorian poet Elizabeth Barnet Browning was born today, 6th of March, in 1806. She was bedridden for most of her life as a result of a spinal injury at the age of 15. Her love affair with the poet Robert Browning has become a romantic legend, and it is said that she died in his arms. Oh. Yeah, didn't realise that she was bedridden all of her life, but there you go. I'm not educated. Ponte Suebia Road Bridge Network Pack by Revo. Classic asset. Oh, anyway, so traffic going the wrong way and stop starting because it's just not very efficient, and stop start in the start square, not clever. Of course, fixing that is that roundabout to get it to go the right way around. That's easy, obviously, but I just thought I'd make a point of showing you that. Anyway, oh look, we've got pillars. Okay, now that loops round to where we started. You've already seen that. That's where the traffic's heading to there. And then this is just going to wind its way through off to the edge of the map, which means we can have a look at the rail. The rail, what's the rail like? Well, it's okay. It's okay. Apart from this bridge here. Not really a fan of that bridge there. It's just a bit up and then straight back down again. It's not a tram. It's not a tram. It's a rail bridge. Then down here, we'll just take a right angle-ish off this way. Cross the river, lake, entrance maybe. And then cutting through the environment this way. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit of uppy-downy here as well. Deary, deary, dear. Roller coaster going on there. And we've got everybody's favourite factory going right behind us. I've got to ignore it. I don't know what it's doing over there, but it's fine. A bit more uppy-downy there, and then off towards the fog. Which means we can start speculating, will there be any shipping routes on this map? Place your bets now, please.
Are your soggy little Sims constantly getting even more soggy? Are you continuously drowning your trees and soaking your city? Then you need BonBonB's flood management tutorial. Click the information button now.
And so back to Lazy Lake by hallegbg, and yes, we have shipping routes. Now the one on the right here, shipping will go crashing through that pillar. It won't affect anything, it'll just look bad. But everything else in terms of pillars, it'll go either side of that pillar. These bridges definitely look high enough to me. And then we've got a loop. We've got some potential right angle turnings going on there. But again, the direct shipping routes, they'll probably be okay with. Another right angle turning there. Got right angle turnings go into all of the nooks and crannies, which again, at least we've got access to them. And then another right angle turning going on there. So yes, we've got a few right angle turnings. It's not the prettiest of shipping routes, but it we have got cross the lake shipping routes. So there's all sorts of fun that could be had. Anyway, this then heads off back out of the map there. If I pull back, you'll probably see, there you go. That's the full shipping routes. Water flow through the start square. Yes, we have water moving through the start square. My only concern was it might be static water. It's not. It's moving. Everything is good. Okay. Now, the map as a whole, yes, obviously, the whole bulk of the middle of the map is completely lost to water, which is why we recommend the 81 tile mod. Sorry, not the 25 tile mod, although you could use that as well. It'll give you access to some really interesting areas. Now, look at the erosion lines here. They're amazing. But you come down at ground level, and I'm not buying them. They're just too much, I think. They're either too much or they're not finely worked enough. I'm not quite sure which. We got these jaggy bits on the top of the hills here. It's striking. It's one of these maps that looks absolutely plumb amazing from 3 miles in the sky, but when you get down to ground level, less so. Like this lake, not so sure about the sand being elevated about 20 meters above. How's that sand got there? I don't know. Could be smoothed out a little bit, or maybe the water level raised up a little bit, because again, we've got the same going on here, and the lake is a long way down from the actual terrain. And unless we've had a lot of evaporation lately, I would suggest that this water level would be a lot closer to the flat build plane. It's been a long day. Okay, that's my excuse every time, isn't it? But yeah, it's been a long day, so bear with me. We do have a very interesting essential lighthouse. Ah, the essential lighthouse. It's beautiful. It's got a great view over the lake. I don't know if anybody on the lake's going to ever see the lighthouse. They probably creep closer and closer and closer. You know, how close is safe? About a mile away is safe. Don't come closer than a mile to that lighthouse. And then, yes, it's a really nice. I do love the shape of the lake. I do like the shape of the terrain. It's just striking rather than enticing. BonBon Island? Not really. I couldn't really settle on that. Anyway, what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? I'm thinking it won't be. It's a shame because it's striking. It's memorable. And the striking and memorable thing about it is the aesthetics. It is bold. It's bold as brass. I just feel I'd like it to be slightly subtler. And this would be a great aesthetic map. I'm going to give it 3 stars because, like I say, it's memorable and I do like the shapes. It's just a bit too 3-dimensional for my liking. Detailing is almost fine. Almost. Got a lot of missing pillars and we've got this backwards running roundabout. Oopsie. 2 stars. Gameplay potential. I think this map is playable. There's a few things to fix. This roundabout you'd need to fix, but it's just the right click. Done. So I don't think that's an issue. Might have a bit of a traffic issue across the map, but I think it's not a biggest problem. I'm going to go 3 stars. And it's a lowish to middle 3, but it's okay. Anyway, Lazy Lake by hallegbg. I'm quite sort of enticed to see where that map would go. And in fact, if hallegbg would like to have a go at just like running the big smoothing tool over it and just bring the water level up, I think that might be a very interesting map. I'd want to do it myself. Your 60-minute map fix on that map. Oh, there's a temptation. But no. We'll move on. We'll do a new map tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Saturday, the final one of the week. And you want to check that out. Also, we've got the Viewer's Choice Top 10 coming soon. Don't miss that one. Right, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. And I'll see you very, very soon.